Let's make bread because I'm scared of the government.
Song.
Hi, I'm Denise. I'm just Denise, and today we'll be talking about my new hyperfixation, which is making my own food because I just learned about ultra processed food and I'm scared. So I've always known what processed food is because we all hear about it, but I learned about ultra processed food and I was kind of shocked because if you don't know, processed food is like when you take, let's say, an animal, you kill an animal and then you have meat. If you just sell that meat, that's not processed, that's just like cut and sold. But if it's processed, it's like it's tempered with or done something with. And we all eat that. Like everything we eat is somehow tempered with, like pasta, wheat, like everything is somehow processed. I know that. But ultra processed food is when it's processed, like going through all these processes to get to the point where it is food. And the more process it goes through, the less food it is. And I knew about it, like cookies, fast food, all that is processed because you get it like done, fun and done, you know? But I learned that bread is like the worst culprit in all of this. The companies need to make the bread look the same, taste the same, be the same every time, and last long. So they have to add a lot of stuff in the bread. And a lot of like stomach issues could be prevented if we eat more homemade food. And I know I'll never be able to like completely get rid of all ultra processed food because that's just the way the world is. But I'll try my best to make what I can on my own, which now will be bread. The funny thing is that with the Norwegian government, which scares me because if Norway, like the top of the food chain in good stuff, is doing this, I'm afraid. Because Norway was told by scientists that, hey, we need to stop giving kids bread because the bread is ultra processed and it's not good for them. And Norway was like, no. So, I will make my own bread and you will come along with the ride while I make my own bread and talk about whatever comes to my mind. We are making knep. We're making bread that's half. God, you know what? This is the worst video I've ever made because I don't know anything about cooking in English. It's like dark wheat and white wheat combined, so it's kind of like not completely dark bread but not light bread. It's kind of like combining, and I don't have like anything to a machine to help me, so everything is going to be done by hand, which I'm scared of. But let's begin. I need to pull up the ingredients on my phone. Delicious knäppere. Wow. Okay, so I'll need my bowl. It's all the way up there. That's the second thing about being 158 centimeters because we moved in about a few months ago, but the top shelf,
Not my friend.
but still I put things up there. So we'll just have to skidderoo everything. Whoop. Bowl. Is it big enough? Yeah. Me talking about like, oh, I don't want to eat ultra processed food, and I drink processed drinks. Okay, we need water. Maybe you want to make this on your own. I'll tell you what I need. I need 8 deciliters of water. If you want to know what that is in American things, you gotta Google that yourself. I don't care.
Water.
It's supposed to be cold water, by the way. It's important that it's cold because unless it doesn't work. And then we need some... oh my god, I need to Google that. I don't know what that is. Yeast. We need yeast. Fresh yeast, not that dry yeast that's processed. We need yeast, and then I need to weigh it on this thing. Boop. Oh no.
One eternity later.
There we go. But okay, we are here. The thing is, I don't really have that good cooking equipment, so I'll just use a spoon and then just scoop out and try to guess how much is 12.5 grams. Yeast. Yeast is kind of weird because it's alive. It's a living thing. Oh my god, I don't have oil. The one thing I don't, you know what? Maybe I don't need oil. Do I have oil? No, I don't have oil. Like, if you make bread and you don't have one thing, it usually goes to hell. But you know what? What if I use butter? I'll use butter. I don't care. It's fine with butter, right? So 12 grams. That's 3 grams. Oh no. Oh no. Everything went everywhere. It's trying to run away. You're not running away from me. 4? Is this 4 grams? Okay. Now it's 11. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. There, 12 grams. I know it says 4.5, but I'm trying my best, okay?
Scar! Brother! Help me!
Long live the king.
It's weird that we use living things. Just point blank, living things. Let's use butter. I'm really, like, it says like a spoon. I think a spoon is like... That's a spoon, I think. And then we need to like mix it together because it says that you need like a machine. I don't have a machine. I am not that equipped. I've recently felt like making bread. So let's just do this. Tradwife. No, I'm not a tradwife. I want to like be a tradwife for myself. If I can make that much money that I don't have to, I still have to work, but I don't have to work like a 9 to 5. That would be my dream. So I would be like my own tradwife because I'm at home doing the stuff I want to do while I'm making myself money. Yeah, making your own stuff is also a lot cheaper. Like, all of this combined was like $15, and I can make at least 10 breads with these. I think the butter was a bad idea because it's looking a little weird. Yeah, the butter is kind of like reacting weird. I should have probably melted it. But you know what? Done is done. I'm living and learning. I have not made bread by hand before. So we're just gonna experience this together, I think. Good and mixed right now. So let's move on, I guess. Okay. I don't have anything to scoop with either. I'm so unequipped. Let's use this. So we need 800 grams of wheat, like normal wheat. And I filled this to the brink, so I'm really scared that I'm gonna like get it everywhere. Okay. Oh no, it got everywhere. Shit. Okay. 701. I love like hitting the mark, so I'm trying my best to like, can we hit exactly 800? Fuck. It's always the last thing that's like making everything horrible. I have always been like a person that loves processed food, I've realized, and I've tried like making something on my own, but the thing I quickly realized is that what I am addicted to when it comes to food is the over-processed stuff, which is horrible. Which is like the whole point that why we shouldn't eat that. Oh no. Because when I first moved out, I tried to make my own food, but my food knowledge was limited. I ate a lot of pasta, like, and also the cheap stuff, because you're a student, you can't really do anything about that. Like, I ate a lot of food for my own. When my boyfriend came over, I worked, I went to school, and when I came home, I didn't have energy to make food, so I always like ordered with Foodora or something like that. And the thing that ended up with is that we usually kind of got in this habit of not eating healthy food. And it's not like you don't eat healthy food, but it's like we got in the habit of not just caring to make food, and if we did, it was just simple stuff. So after a while, like after like a year or so, I had eaten a lot of junk food. I probably made McDonald's not bankrupt, which sucks because they support isn't real. So other than my conscience, it also took a toll on my body because when I moved out, I was also a lot less active, but I started to gain a lot of weight. Like, not a lot, but my body is kind of like this funny thing where it only goes into my stomach and like my arms and my ass. So, and I'm more about proportions than I am about weight, because weight doesn't determine if you're healthy or anything. But when I started like gaining weight, my boobs just stayed the same, and that made everything a lot worse because I'm like, I need the proportions to be great. Like if my boobs went up like 3 sizes, I would be really happy because then my proportions would be snatched. My God, I talked too much. I did something wrong. I'm just gonna throw this away. That was probably how much it's fine. And it's also been a long road to accept my body, that my body is doing the best it can, and so am I, so who am I to blame my body for going up and down in weight when it feels like it, you know? My God, this looks cool. This is so satisfying to just touch weight. Look. Oh, it's so soft. I wonder who made up like the American measurement, because it's the most stupid thing in the world. I think like when I'm trying to say like, oh, I'm this tall, this is so much weighing, like all of that stuff, it's so stupid that I can't just translate it into my brain in American stuff, because I've tried to like understand the American measurements, but I just can't, because in my head the person who made it was like, how will we different ourselves from the English?
Well, we should make a new measurement system.
Oh, but how would we do that? It doesn't, the one we have work just fine?
You see, it does, but we need to be different. So I think we'll measure some things in yards.
Okay, but how much is a yard? Yards can be really different.
I don't know, just measure a yard and that's the yard.
Okay, and how meters, like how will we determine that?
Well, we will determine it in feet.
Well, that's a great idea, but the same problem is happening again where a feet is different from different people.
I know, that's why we'll measure the first feet we find, which is yours. Measure them.
Okay, this is a random ass number with 2, 8, 0, 5, whatever.
Ah, great, that's an easy number to remember.
So how about centimeters? Will we use that?
Of course not. We will not use centimeters, we will use inches.
And how much is an inch?
Well, an inch is the size of the biggest penis in the world, which is mine.
I just don't understand the logic here. It doesn't make sense. I just can't stop touching the wheat. Okay, so now that we got that and the oil is in... Okay, we're just gonna pour this in there. So you're actually supposed to have a machine for this. I don't have a machine. I also need some sugar and salt. It says like 1 tablespoon. Oh my God, this is horrible. I think that's a tablespoon. I also think this... teaspoon. That's probably that. Okay, so then I'm going to knead it for like 15 minutes. Ooh, it's cold. Ew. I hate touching things like this. But we have to make it work. This is horrible. Oh my God, I need to get like one of those machines. For real, this is horrible. Can you hear that? Oh, I don't even know how to knead a dough, so this is going great. It looks like brains. Ugh. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to me making my own bread every day? Not every day, but at least once a week to make sure that I don't get stomach problems. I have no, like, I'm just squishing it and it's going horribly. Like, it says like, you need to knead it until it doesn't stick from the bowl. When is it not supposed to stick from the bowl? It's sticking to everything right now. If I put my face in this, I would become the bread man. My iPad just told me that it ran out of storage. I had to clean my hands again. But let's go back to touching this stuff. Again, I have no idea how you knead. It's kind of like folding, isn't it? I am standing on my tippy toes because this bench is actually too tall. Oh my god, someone is calling me. I just hang up. Fuck! Ugh. I'm calling everyone else except my boyfriend. Okay, no touch, okay? There. Hello. But of course, that when I am knee deep in dough, that's when people are supposed to call and my iPad is supposed to act up. And my glasses, oh my god, why did I wear them? I'm trying to act like the machine, so I'm just like turning things. It's probably not how you do it. I feel like you're supposed to like push it down, but then I get, oh my god, I got it everywhere again. But it's just 20 minutes of doing this. I'm already getting hot. It's looking a lot better than I expected it to. Okay, so I'm just... Oh, it's heavy work. I can't believe that people used to do this all the time. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Let's just keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going.
Yeah, did you hear that Trump got shot? I'm probably the latest one in the world to like talk about that, but that's crazy. That he was that lucky. That's insane. I feel like that's some time travel shit that I knew that he had to live because some other worse person would come to light if that it didn't happen. So that like someone, yeah. And the craziest thing is about the shooter, like no one knows anything about him and it didn't really seem like the guy to do that. That's the weirdest thing in my mind. This is looking really good. This is looking better than with the machine, I think, because I tried to make this with the machine. Maybe it was the butter. Maybe I did something good. Ew. By the way, if anyone was wondering why I'm not wearing like a headband or like putting my hair up, it's because this bread is just for me, so I don't really care what I have done with it. But because it's for me, I don't really care. Look at this! I am my own machine. Whoop, 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 whoop. This feels good now. That's not. I just hope I'm grabbing like everything. Oh my god, it's doing what it says. It says it's not supposed to stick to the bowl. It's not sticking to the bowl. I'm so happy right now. I can't believe I actually made this happen. Like, just kneading is a lot of work. Goddamn. If you see my flask in the corner, can you see that that doesn't have like anything to drink out of easily, and I'm thirsty because I'm doughed up. You know what? This is probably like costing me a lot less than I would to buy bread, and the bread just goes bad anyways. The thing I'm going to do with this, I'm making 2 breads. I am freezing them down, and then I'll eat it whenever I fucking feel like, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it because I'm not killing myself. That was kind of a little bit harsh. You're not killing yourself by eating bread, but it's not good for you. And that's the thing. If you ever feel like searching up like ultra processed food, it can seem really scary. It did seem scary for me, like hearing that all you eat is bad and it's not good for you and stuff like that. And the thing is, it's important that you don't let it get too far, because my friend, of course, first when I said to her like I don't want to eat processed food, she said don't get orthorexia or something like that, which is the eating disorder where you feel like nothing is healthy enough for you, so you would rather starve than eat unhealthy, like in quotations, unhealthy food. So it's important to not go down that road. Of course, prioritize eating over eating healthy, because food is better than no food, you know, no matter what it is. But if you can, and if you have the mills, if you have what you need to like make things on your own, then just do it. It's a lot easier to just do it on your own. I know I said it was easy when I'm doing this, and I'm feeling like I'm exercising so goddamn much. I hope my arms are jacked after this. I don't even know how long I need this to go on. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I feel like I'm doing it right because it's not sticking to the bowl anymore. It's kind of like, woo! Did you all hear the new Eminem song? I liked Abracadabra. I thought it was good. I didn't listen to all the lyrics, so people are probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, you like that he's evil?" Like, no, I didn't listen to the whole lyrics. I just listened to the song, and I've always liked Eminem. But the Trouble song, that was goddamn crazy because he's like, "Try to cancel me, try to Gen Z me. Blind people suck, and so do deaf people." Like, when someone is saying cancel me and then is going to say something crazy, then at least say something crazy, please. Because if you're not saying something crazy, that like saying fuck blind people, I say that every day. And before you hate me, that's because my boyfriend is blind, so I say fuck him every day. So the fact that he's like, "I'm gonna get cancelled, fuck blind people, fuck crippled people, fuck all this stuff," that's kind of like the most, like, we are watching South Park and Family Guy, and that's probably the tamest thing you could ever say. That's like a normal setup in the South Park episode, is that, oh yeah, Timmy is Timmy, and that's the most basic thing in the world, and then something crazy happens after that. So it's kind of like, you need to. I just don't understand. It seems like he's so out of touch that he's of course trying to reach the audience of millennials and Gen X, but you can't just say that, "Oh, Gen Z people want to cancel me," when we don't really care. Like, I think he would need, because he wrote a song like about fucking a corpse or something. I don't know, but I think that if I was going to react, he would have to do it in real life. That's kind of like my biggest issue. That when you do something in real life and not for the arts, that's when I react. You know? Oh my god, I am so fucking good. It's looking a lot better. I've been doing this for 15 minutes, so let's do it for a little bit more. And right now it's not really sticking to the bowl. It's kind of getting off. I don't need a machine. I can do it all on my own. I am getting so tired in my arms. No, but Eminem, you need to get a grip. Like, I couldn't care if someone says, "Fuck blind people, fuck deaf people." Like, that's the most lowest form of fuck people I've heard. If you really want to get cancelled, you should. I'm not gonna say what he should do. That would really be bad for me. But he should have done something else, at least. I think we're nearing a point where we have gotten everything good and good. Oh. Now I just need to get everything off me. Most that I can, at least, and then prepare the forms. Oh, it looks so disgusting. Ugh. I feel like I'm connecting to my roots, which is women with nothing to live for who wants to make bread. And if that's not your roots, then you're a man or you're boring. Because if people are like, "Oh my god, you're Norwegian, that's your roots like Vikings." No, my roots are kneading bread and starving. That's my family lore. Also, bad knees. That's also a part of my family lore. I think the worst thing about cooking is the cleaning. Like, if I could have someone clean for me every time I cooked, I would cook every single fucking day, and that's a lie. But the thought of not cleaning anything makes me feel really good. So, here's the bread. It's maybe a little bit gooey, but you know what? It's a lot better than what I thought. Oh, I think I forgot. I was prepared to, like, just throw it on a pan. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Now it's supposed to, oh my god, it's so boring. It's supposed to, like, get bigger or stuff. I don't know. Oh my god, I can give up now. So let's make that happen, I guess. Oh my god. It's supposed to grow. Let it grow, let it grow. It's supposed to be, like, airtight. This is the closest I'll ever get to that. Oh my god. It's not airtight, but it's better. And it's supposed to be there for... Oh my god. It's not even airtight. I should turn off the light. Maybe it's the light. I'll turn off the light and then I'll let it simmer. Or I'll throw this on. Now it's covered. I just realized that I barely showed you any bread while I made bread. I just talked. Anyways, see you in 45 minutes.
One eternity later.
We're back. So it's been in for 45 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, it's gotten bigger. Not as big as it probably should be, but it's good enough. Okay? Oh, it smells so goddamn good. Okay, I'm gonna take off my glasses, actually. Okay, the glasses are off. I feel like I look so weird without my glasses. But okay, it's great. So now I'm going to get the forms. I got them from my mother because she had a few left. But these are two really different sizes. So one has to be bigger than the other. But let's get some... Let's butter them up. I need to do it again. I need to make them grow again. I didn't do that the last time, so maybe that's why the bread got so weird. But let's try. Because this is before... I have no idea what it's called in English, but this is before growing. And now we're going to do after growing as soon as I've like... butter this up. I'm just gonna use my hands. I have cleaned them. Calm down. You always clean your hands while you're cooking. And there in Norway, there's like TikTokers. There are TikTok stars in Norway, like they're going really goddamn big. But the funny thing is that there's one guy that went to my school, and he's kind of like being hated for being misogynist or something. I didn't really see where he was, so I can't comment on that. But he like uploaded a video on his TikTok saying that
I don't know why people clean their hands, because I've heard that most people that I know that clean their hands, they get them more sick. I don't clean my hands and I don't get sick. So cleaning your hands is really not that good.
he was saying it like it was some kind of flex, like I don't get sick and I don't clean my hands. It's not. You're the reason why we other people get sick, because when I shake your hand, I believe that you are clean, so I don't think about cleaning my hands after shaking someone's hand. But because of you, I have to do that, and then I have to clean my hands more because you don't want to do it. It's kind of like the vaccines. Like, I didn't get the vaccine and I didn't get sick. No, that's because everyone fucking else got the vaccine, and that's why you didn't get sick. Okay, I have flour on my hands. I will try to scoop this on the counter. I didn't clean the counter. That's fine. Oh, look at this. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks so great. Because this bread is just for me, I'm gonna taste. I love tasting the dough, so. It's not as good as you wished it would be, but it's still good. I'm just gonna flour it so it's just a lot easier to work with. Oh no, it's sticky. Oh my god, I need more flour. It's actually good when you get used to it. You know what, we're just gonna do this. Then I'm just gonna split it. It's kind of bad that I don't have a camera so you can see what the hell I'm doing, but it's fine. It's gonna be like that, I guess. Okay, I've split it. Let's put it in the form. I'll show it to you when I'm done being gooey on my fucking hands. No, the counter is gooey and gross. Okay, I'll clean my hands. I will not clean my hands like that, but the dough is really good. And it's not salmonella because I don't have eggs in this. Okay, I'm gonna clean my hands now. Okay, my hands are clean. Let's look. Like, one of the breads are... This is a really long pan. Oh my god, it's moving. I didn't mean that. But this is the first bread. It's a little bit too small. I maybe I should, no, I'll show the other one before I push this one down. But this is the other one. This one had like the perfect shape. Oh no, it's so, look, quick. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm going to clean, and then these are going to grow a little bit more. The dough doesn't even taste good, it just feels good. I don't know why. Okay, I'll see you in an hour because they're going to grow even more in another hour. So be right back.
One eternity later.
Okay, we're back. The bread has doubled its size as it said, so I'm just going to take off the cover. Oh no, it's stuck to the paper. No. Okay, it's good. It's fine. But it's not like great. It's here. It is. And it says that I need to cut. It says that I need to cut like. Oh my god, I got it in my hands. I need to cut in the top, like some stuff. I don't know why. Maybe to make it go bigger, I guess. But I want it to be like really cool and sweet. And I'm gonna use an egg to make some, because what I like the most about store-bought bread is like the glaze around it, or like the crust, but we can't really get that the perfect way, so I'm gonna crack an egg and smear it on the top to kind of get that same vibe, I guess. I feel so pro by talking and doing stuff, but it actually makes it a lot harder for me. Okay, should I cut it before or after the eggs? I think I'll do it. I'll do it before. I'll put on the egg stuff. Ooh. Satisfying, sweet, amazing, beautiful. I wonder how long I will keep this up, because I have a feeling that this is a big hyperfixation actually, and not something that I want to do for the rest of my life, but maybe I am strong enough to do this every day, every week, for the rest of my life. I hope so. I'm trying to stop buying like store-bought, when when you buy like bag stuff, like it's just powder and you add water and then it's sauce or whatever. I want to not do that anymore, because that's the worst thing for you. And when I kind of looked at my diet after searching up, if you search up ultra processed food, after looking up my diet, or after looking up that, I realized that most of my diet is that. But yeah, this is my new hyperfixation. I'll try to keep it going for as long as I can. Hopefully it will lead to me being healthier, I guess. Pencil time. My boyfriend is at the store buying some stuff for his music things. So that's why I'm baking bread, because I feel it's kind of weird for me to make videos when he's like in, that's like the living room. So it's kind of like weird if he is there in the living room while I'm making this. That's just I personally don't like it. I've gotten a lot more comfortable, so sometimes I tell him like, oh, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, and he's like, okay, fine. Which is great, because I get so stressed when I do stuff like that. Oh no. So I'm really happy that he doesn't really care that, because I'm always afraid when I make videos that people are going to judge me. That's kind of like been my biggest fear, because I've been thinking of doing this for years. But one day I just realized, you know what? Who cares? And if this doesn't go anywhere, you know what? I have a momentum of my life, like something that testifies that I was alive. And we don't really think about it, but every day we die. And I don't mean like, oh, we get close to death, but if you think about the person you were like a few years ago, that person doesn't exist anymore. That person technically isn't alive, you know? And just personally, when I watch like old stuff of me as when I made TikToks and stuff like that, it makes me feel so fun to just see how far I've come. Because you can't see that on a video, but I can see that because I know who I was when I made that. And I kind of want that. And I also want to have something to do, because I feel like at times, sometimes my boyfriend is at school, I'm at home, he works, yeah, he also works a lot, but he's also at school a lot because he is a musician. But I want like to have a hobby and I love talking, and it makes a lot more fun when I'm talking and doing this. Okay, so now the egg is on. You can see the little yellow thing right there. I want to cut like, oh, that's the wrong way. This to make it. I want it to look like fancy, you know. Okay, now it looks like this. Does it need to be deeper? I think so. Oh no, it's bubbling. It's like talking to me. Please, don't kill me. Sorry. I'm sorry, yeast. One die. And the other one. Okay, now we are done with that. I need my phone. There's my phone. I lose this the whole, like, I can place it down and disappears. It's fucking annoying. But I'm gonna record something here. Here is the bread. Looking snatched as always. It's gonna stay in the oven for how long? Another 45 to 60 minutes. Like the process of making bread isn't really that long. It's the waiting that takes a lot of time. But let's place it in the oven. Here it is in the oven. And then we will be back in another 45 minutes.
One eternity later.
We're back. Okay. The bread is done. I need to wear these because it's still in the forms. It looks like this looks like store-bought bread. Like the last time I made it with my mother, we didn't have eggs. I think the eggs like did everything with like the top and god damn, I'm good. So I'm gonna place it on the wrist, the thing, a thing where you can cool it down. So I'm just gonna pull up it out. I took it a little bit shorter than what it said on the recipe, just because that it seemed to get a little bit like the brown it is now. I think if it lasted a little bit longer, it would be too hot, you know. Or no, it would be burned. Oh, I don't want to burn myself. Oh. So now it's gonna cool down, but my god, that looks like great fucking bread. What the hell? I need to send a picture to my mother. I'm too proud of myself. What? I'm just confused that I made that. It looks like bread I would have bought at the store. That fly that's been flying around landed on the hot forms from the bread and it just flew away. So I hope you burned your fucking feet. Needs to cool more. So like, because I need to like, oh my god, I need to go to the store. I forgot something important. I need to go to the store. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back from the store. I realized we didn't have any bread bags, like bags to put your bread in, so I had to run and buy that. And I also bought some baking paper, like when you have that you have. I don't know this. I have this that you put in the oven to not make like the plate in the oven. English is not a good language for me, but I have this. I got this, and the store is not far away, so I'll check if the bread is still warm though. I think it's fine. Oh, listen. I hope it's done. Feels done. Ooh, I'm so excited. Oh my god, can you see me? There, now I can see. You see my whole body, but that's fine. Look at this. This is so perfect. Oh, it smells so goddamn good. Oh my god, what the hell? Taste. You know what? I brought some blueberry jam and some caramel jam. Not caramel jam, but caramel toppings. It's for bread, but what the hell? even though I forgot the oil or added use something else. Okay, let's try with some jam. You can barely see my face, but fine. I'm connecting with my ancestors right now. Oh, okay, let's try. Do you hear that crunch? I can't buy bread like this, you know? I have to make it. Mmm. I'm just in disbelief, like, wow. I made this. I made bread. I made bread. I can do anything now right now. I can take over the world. I don't care. That was so good. And it even got that crust I wanted, like this glazed like thing. It's a little bit, the only thing is that it's a little bit like short, but other than that, I would say, oh, I have blueberry in my teeth. Other than that, I would say this is a, I can't even rate it, like it's great. And I made it. That's one thing that's confused me the most. I'm not a baker. I'm not a maker of anything. So now our journey is done. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope that it was fun to come with me and bake bread, and hopefully you want to bake something of your own as well. Tune back next week when I'll make more bread, and I'll try to like change things. I won't only make the same bread. I'll try to make like different things because this is the second time I like doing it for. The first time I'm doing it by hand, and the second time I'm doing it like at all. But I'm already getting better. If this is like the last bread, I'll show a picture. This now. I'm just getting better by the minute. So thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. What is your favorite type of bread? And what is your favorite ultra-processed food that you consume every day? Other than that, peace out. See you later.
Outro.